Are you alone, Senator? Or Senator Agenda? There was an indication that you are mystified. You are
look mystified. Why don't you allow us to listen to a Jamus then, as you wait for your colleagues? Find out where they are.
But maybe they are not presented together.
Chair, they are all separate.
We were informed, Senator.
I need to be guided.
Yeah?
I need to be guided. I'm here on account of a memorandum that I sent to this team.
And in our meeting last week, we proposed, and I think it's Senator Mugeni who told us that there is a bicameral issue on the bicameral parliament that you are coming to present together with Ladama and Senator Tom Ojienda, because for the other individual member of parliament's memoranda, we had resolved to interact with the memoranda and avoid the face-to-face engagements, since we have not also accorded the same to other Kenyans. And we said in the spirit of fairness to other Kenyans, we interact with your memoranda just like we interact with all other Kenyans' memoranda, unless it is a group, and that's why we were convinced by Senator Mugeni there was a bicameral issue that you had to present together with Senator Ojienda and Senator Olekina. Just like we have a group of 27 members of parliament addressing the issue of proposed counties, and I know your memoranda also touched on a proposed county of Mwingi. I'll probably propose, if it is that's the issue you are here on, probably it's fairer to join the other group so that we listen to you on the issue of bicameralism.
Chair, let me just intervene. Just first of all, for us to confirm whether the two other senators are there or not. But even if they are not there, since he has come at the time that we allotted for them, yes, would they nudge him?
Yes.
Yes, for just a few minutes. Then we excuse him.
Yeah. It's okay.
No, you know the way Mheshimiwa Omar is putting this matter. We start on the wrong footing.
It's on the wrong footing.
No, it's okay.
Omar is not on record. Maybe you respond to what I have said, and Honorable Pio.
Okay, let me go on record.
Yeah.
Co-chair, first of all, I'm happy that you've invited me to make a presentation to this team. Those conversations that you had with the team about then what it is that I'll come and present on were not communicated to me.
Okay.
So if you had an internal communication amongst yourselves and you did not inform me, it would be very unfair, co-chair, to expect that I have come from Kitui to make a point on Mwingi County. Wait, I listen to you, wait. To make a point on Mwingi County, yes. Then you tell me Senator, I have to wait for my colleagues.
I just want confirmation from the Secretariat that that was not communicated, because that are the instructions we gave. Emigen, is he here?
In an event, Chair, since we had agreed we hear him, let's just hear him. Yeah. Avoid those other things, and let's.
We hear you?
Yeah.
10 minutes. We have a whole list, Senator.
Hey, that's okay. I'll make it 5 minutes.
Please, we would be happy if it was even 5.
That's okay. So I thank the team for inviting me, and as I said, my presentation is on a proposal that I sent to this team on a constitutional matter in relation to the creation of Mwingi County. Our co-chairs, for the information of this team, this is not a conversation that started yesterday. It's a matter that I've been engaged in since 2019. Those of your colleagues who sat with me in the Senate between 2017 and 2022 will remember that I brought this proposal to the Senate, and that time actually Omogeni was the chair of the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. When we were accorded an opportunity to present a memoranda to the then BBI, I made the same presentation. And so I will take you through what it is that I'm thinking, and I will leave the final decision to the team. Co-chairs, I am guided by Article 6 of the Constitution of Kenya, Article 6.1, that provides that the territory of Kenya is divided into the counties specified in the first schedule. By that statement alone, it should be noted that the drafters of the Constitution were alive to the fact that there is no magic number in number 47. That the first schedule can be amended to create more counties or even to reduce the number of counties. So on the basis of that chapter 6.1 of the Constitution, I do make a presentation on a proposal to create a second county in Kitui called Mwingi. My idea, co-chairs, is what I would call authentic. It's an original, authentic idea. I do understand, as you have mentioned, co-chair, there is also a caucus of members of the National Assembly who are also pushing the agenda of creating additional counties in this country. Respectively, Mr. Chairman, a lot of that, again, is a Me Too attitude, that now that some people are asking for counties, will also ask for additional counties. My idea is authentic in the sense that, Mr. Chairs, the genesis of the creation of counties in this country under the 2010 Constitution was informed by a decision in Naivasha that the districts that had been created and gazetted around 1992-93 would be given a county status. At that time, co-chairs, there were 48 districts that were created up to and including 92-93. What the mistake was, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairs, is that the districts that were created around the same time that Mwingi district was created from Kitui district, including Tharaka-Nithi from Meru and Makwiny from Machakos, were given county status because they had been gazetted as districts. Unfortunately, at creation, Mwingi district was not immediately gazetted, and for that reason, we lost out on a county status. The chairs, it is the same challenge that I found when I was elected the senator of Kitui County, that Kitui County had lost out on benefiting from the equalization fund because again of technical issues. It took my personal intervention in the offices of the CRA to argue that it would look bad in the eyes of an ordinary Kenyan to hear that some sections in Kiambu and Nyeri and Murang'a are benefiting from the equalization fund, and not a single area in Kitui had been listed to benefit from the equalization fund. And that is how then the formula of moving from classifying marginalized areas in regard to counties was changed, and now they started looking at areas, villages, locations, where then you would have pockets of marginalization for counties to begin to benefit from the equalization fund. Co-chairs, my proposal is an attempt to cure an injustice vested and visited on the people of Mwingi, and by extension the entire Lower Eastern region, on account of a failure by the Office of the Attorney General to gazette a district. And I am urging this committee, the National Dialogue Committee, not to grant the invitation from any quarter to be bystanders as the people of Mwingi continue to suffer this injustice. Co-chairs and members, the object of this proposal, which I have presented to you, is to amend the Constitution of Kenya and to ensure that resources and services are brought closer to the people by splitting the expansive Kitui County into 2 counties. For the information of these members and for the record, the distance between the southern farthest end of Kitui, which is Athi town, to the farthest northern end of Kitui, which is Usweni, is 350 kilometers. The distance from Bomet to Nairobi, traversing Narok County, Nakuru County, Kiambu County, and Nairobi, is 228 kilometers. So as you travel from Bomet to Nairobi, you have only covered half of Kitui County. And the beauty of our county is that it is settled all over. You wouldn't say that there are regions in Kitui County that have no settlements. So the distance to service, to take service to the people in the farthest end of the county is a challenge to the administrators, and that is why we are asking this committee, if and when, because I believe that there will be an opportunity to open the Constitution, if then that opportunity is availed, then you should consider correcting the injustice, the technicality on Mwingi. And I'm saying that we have 3 constituencies in Mwingi, which is Mwingi Central, Mwingi West, and Mwingi North, and a total number of 15 wards, which would constitute a county either from Kitui, with a population of about 450,000 people, according to the 2019 annual census report. The Speaker, the Chair, as I move towards closure, there have been arguments against this push, and you heard them on the floor. There are people who will argue that it is too expensive to create an additional county. There are others who argue that why Kitui and not X or Y the county. My response to that, co-chairs, is that anybody arguing about the expenses of creating a new county is just being unrealistic. And if you think that democracy is expensive, we could try anarchy. There is nothing in expenses that should stop a people, a population, from enjoying the benefits of devolution. because we have comparative jurisdiction co-chairs. We have counties in this country that are much smaller than the proposed Mwingi County, much smaller. I could mention just 2 or 3 of them. Kirinyaga County, with a landmass of 1,479 square kilometers, is a county. In fact, I make this joke co-chairs about Kirinyaga County, that the county is so small, and I'm not saying that they should be denied their status, no. They're so small that even the Catholic Church has not established a diocese in Kirinyaga. It is administered from Murang'a, and yet they have a county status. You go to Lamu with 2 constituencies. Go to Isiolo with 2 constituencies. You go to Samburu with 3 constituencies. Tharaka-Nithi, which is even smaller than Kirinyaga, with 3 constituencies. Co-chairs, it is my submission. I see the co-chair wants to interrupt me. You can.
Thank you. Not to interrupt, I was just prompting you to wind up, as I also noted that you are avoiding mentioning Nyamira, which is in your document, because the Senator Okongo is here. I have not mentioned Nyamira, I have not mentioned Mombasa, I have not mentioned Iga. I said I've mentioned just a few of them. Nyamira happens to be one of those. I thought that you are cleverly avoiding Nyamira.
No.
Because Senator Okongo Mugeni here.
No. He knows you don't roll that way. He knows very well. So,
right, if you can wind up, please.
Let me wind up. My proposal, co-chairs, comes complete with a proposed draft amendment bill. It's attached to my proposal. And for the ease of reference, the only thing that we're looking at doing is actually amending only 3 sections of the Constitution. Article 97 of the Constitution, that makes reference to 47 women representatives. We change that to read 48. Article 98, which makes reference to 47 senators, we move to 48. And the same article 98B, the clause dealing with 16 nominated as women senators, because this proposal actually even cures on the gender representation. So we move from 16 nominated senators to 18 women, and then of course amending the first schedule.
Thank you, Senator, since the proposal is attached. Okay. Members, just appear. And Aaron,
and thank you very much, Senator, for this very precise and concise presentation, and done so eloquently. Just one issue, just for record purposes, if in your view such an amendment would require a referendum or not, just that only. And then just a light note on the issue of the Catholic dioceses. You know, even Siaya County is administered under one diocese together with Kisumu, despite them being too big.
But it must be very